So the new Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes made me want to go back and play the old Suikoden games. So this is my guide to getting the Fortune Rune in Suikoden 1. So when you gain control of the main character in this house in Gregminster, do not go upstairs if you want the Fortune Rune. You want to immediately leave the house, and we're going to want some gear. There's a statue you can get 100 bits from in the castle. And we're going to want to buy some armor to be able to survive. So we're going to buy a leather coat. And we're also going to buy a headband. Both for which are upgrades of what we already have. And then we are going to go over here. And I'm going to buy one thing of medicine just in case. Once that is out of the way, we can leave Gregminster. Well, actually, there's something you should do first. Because enemies can be kind of hard. You're only supposed to battle certain enemies, so you want to save it. And you can also stay here as well, but there's no point in doing that. Yeah, definitely save your game. Because we're going to be fleeing from certain enemies, but we're going to be fighting other enemies. So let's just get to a random encounter here. And I will tell you the enemies that you want to fight. And I'll tell you the enemies you want to run from. This is all part of the steps to be able to get the Fortune Rune. So we're going to kill this bonbon. It's fine to fight the bonbons. And that'll get you some levels there. There's an enemy called Wild Boar that you want to... Okay, you can fight the bonbons, that's fine. Even if there's 3 of them. If you're level 1 and there's 3 of them, it might be a little bit rough. You might have to use a medicine to survive. But if you're level 3... it's no problem at all. And we are now level 6 already. And you can use the medicine to heal if you need a little bit. You need to heal a little bit. And our goal is to get to level 9, I believe, 8 or 9. And then we can let go of the enemies in the area we're going to be going to later. One of the enemies around here that gives a lot of EXP is the red soldier ants. We'll be encountering one of them. And there it is right there. Now, these mosquitoes can poison you, so gotta be careful about that. But you should be able to one-shot them, but you're probably going to get poisoned. And poison's a bit of a nightmare. Not in battle really, but outside of battle is a nightmare. It's not so bad in battle. But I'll show you why it's a nightmare outside of battle. Alright, so keeping on my HP 62, let me move one step. Down to 46. So if you get poisoned, I recommend just going in to Gregminster and just walking around it'll wear off, and then you can just use a medicine, and you can heal yourself back up to full. That's something I used to do back in the day. So moving along here to the next battle. Another red soldier ant. You want to fight these, definitely. If you're level 1, you want to avoid the wild boar enemy if you encounter it. We can start heading to the area where we need to be, where we need to go. You don't really need any more armor or anything like that. You don't need to upgrade your weapons or anything else. You're good with what you have right now. We're now level 8. I believe you want to be level 9. Also, if you get any runes, do not give them to the main character for reasons later. I just figured I'd point that out. That's not really relevant to getting the Fortune Rune. Well, I guess it is technically, because if you get the Fortune Rune, do not equip it on the main character. Well, we're going to be getting it later, but do not equip it on the main character when we get it. Alright, we're getting close to level 9 now. All we need to get is level 9. Now watch out for poison. Since there's no Greg Minster's not nearby, I'm gonna have to just walk it off, you know. But don't walk too much, because if you get to an encounter, you'll die. So be careful about that. Just do what I just did there, and you should be alright, but it's a little bit risky to do that. You might want to just stay near Greg Minster until you're level 9. But as soon as we win this battle, we'll be level 9. And then the rest of the guide is cakewalk. Yeah, mosquitoes, they have pretty good evasion, so they're going to dodge some of your attacks. You should have no problem hitting the red soldier ant, though. And in fact, you'll probably counter it, as you see there. There we go, we are now level 9. So, at this point, we enter Mount Tigerwolf. And I might as well just heal up some here. It doesn't matter. And we're going to make it through. We're going to avoid all the chests. Do not open any of the chests right now. You don't. Well, I guess you could if you want to, but. Alright. So you see these enemies, right? Just hit let go. So hit down and go to let go. And boom, you'll automatically win the battle. And you don't have to fight at all. Which is why we got to level 9. So we can let go all the enemies in this area. So it doesn't matter what you fight, just hit let go in every single battle. Yeah, see? Even these enemies, let them go. And make your way up here. And avoid that house over there. Or hut, whatever it is. And just keep letting go of all the enemies. It's a pretty long mountain, but we'll get through it eventually. It's not that long, but... I'm going to go up here. And then once you're on the world map, you want to go north. Enter this place here, Saraday. What we want to do is go into this house over here. And we are now going to be proud owners of the Fortune Rune. And what the Fortune Rune does is it doubles your experience. Now here's the thing. You could buy this later from a shop. So what I recommend you do is not get the Fortune Rune. Instead get the Prosperity Crystal. And I'm going to do a guide on how to get the Prosperity Crystal. So stay tuned on the channel. Because I'm going to be uploading a video on how to get the Prosperity Crystal. And the reason it's better to get the Prosperity Crystal is because you can buy this for free later. The Prosperity Crystal you cannot buy. So if you're a collector like me and want to get one of every item, you're gonna want to pick up the Prosperity Crystal. And that way you don't have to get the Prosperity Crystal from a drop later in the game, because that's going to be kind of annoying to get it from a drop later. So, yeah, just go ahead and get the Prosperity, which I'll make a video on next. But I just wanted to show you how to get the Fortune Rune. This has been my guide to get the Fortune Rune in Suikoden 1. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more guides on the channel. And later.